Hello everyone, Jairam here. In this video we are going to learn a very important topic which is required to have for any developer or programmer who are looking to make their career in problems and computer science. They want to have a career as a programmer or software engineer or data analyst or data scientist, but this is something basic. This concept should have for everyone. This is problem solving technique. So I have 17-year experience in this IT industry, and the problem I faced, the problem many students are facing, and then I got opportunity to interview many job seekers in wherever I was in organizations. One common problem is facing by every job seeker is, not every, many, some are definitely good. They build their mindset while they're in college, or they find that this is something they need to understand, they understood. So this topic need to be understood by every job seeker who are looking their career to be in computer science field, whether it's programmer, software engineer, or data analyst, or data scientist, or in database, or anywhere, is problem solving technique. Yes, problem solving technique in computer. So what a IT industry does, what a company does, they solve a problem for their client. And a company what looks in a candidate when they interview that candidate, that is that person is able to solve my problem which I need to deliver to my client. So on daily basis, this is the routine. A life in a programmer or software engineer is to always solve problems. Some problems may be small, some may be bigger, some maybe takes low time, some maybe take much time. So this is the life of a programmer. This problem, we studied lots of subjects during our computer science engineering and B.Tech or BCA or MCA. But sometimes many have included this topic, problem solving technique. But if anyhow the teacher or professor who is delivering this speech not conveyed properly to the student, or students were not attentive at that time or not practiced this concept, they will have always problem while they are thinking to have career as a programmer, software engineer in IT industry. So this is something very, very important to be learned. I have created one presentation and I am going to tell you how problem solving technique works. How this will make it easy while you're doing programming. It doesn't matter whether whatever the language you are learning, either PHP, Python, Java, .NET, C# or any language, but the steps are same. Do you understand the problem which we are going to solve? So this is something irrespective of your language. This is something everybody should have that learn. So I'm going to share some slides here. Problem solving techniques in simplest way. So what we are going to cover here in this session, in this video, what is problem solving, computer as a problem solving tool, algorithms, flowchart, and array. So what is problem solving? So as a definition, here it is written, basic intelligence of human covers day-to-day problem solving and making strategies to handle different situations which keep arising in a day-to-day life. What it means? Basic intelligence. If you look into from morning to evening, from month to month, from year to year. Every day you solve a problem. Problem is not that which make us unhappy or we are not like that. Problem is something you are doing, then you're solving a problem, right? You're preparing for an exam. You know, I have to read this one, then I can complete this one, and then I'll do the final test, then I mock test. So mock test, then in the final test, then I'll be able to get good marks in this exam. So what you're doing? Planning. You're applying your basic intelligence. When we are a child, even a small task we are not able to do, our parents or teachers guided us to do that, how to solve a problem, how to wear shirt, how to speak, how to walk, how to bicycle, drive the cycle, and so these things we learn from our childhood. So whatever we are doing here, we are applying our basic intelligence. My father, mother has helped me to learn something, then with their intelligence, now their direction giving me to, I am applying my intelligence to do something, right? So in day-to-day life, we use our mind, our basic intelligence to do day-to-day activities. So for example, suppose that you want to watch a TV channel, particular TV channel you want to watch. What you will do? You will pick your remote and press the button and the channel number what you want to watch. So basically what you're doing here, you are solving a problem to watch a particular channel. So you have done some certain steps. Pick the remote and press the channel number. Another example, suppose that you want to have picnic with your friends, and you are planning that where we should go and what we should eat and what other things you can do, watch movie. So you all are doing. So in this process, what you will do? You will estimate the expenses. So you'll write down all the things, what are the thing you are going to do and what are the expenses associated with those activity. Then you will distribute equally on your friends, including you, that this is the amount need everybody to contribute to make this party or make this picnic successful. So some sort of you are also solving a problem here, right? So what is problem solving? Problem solving is the process or act of finding a solution to a problem, right? So what we did here, what we understood, we are doing some act or creating some strategies to solve a particular problem. This is the problem solving, right? In computer, what are the tools and you can use to solve the problem? So as I have put it on picture step by step. What it means? A computer cannot solve a problem on its own. One has to provide step by step solutions of the problem to the computer, right? So here what it means? It's not look like that you want to create some solution and just you have to tell the computer that will generate the result. So basically, if that is automated generating solution, some programming or steps are written behind that, right? So what the computer does, we provide step by step instructions there, right? Definitely there are chat GPT, we are asking some question, is responding. It's not look like that it's a human who is responding or that is automatically happening. Some program is written there that you are asking something, some machine learning or AI is performing on those things, and you are getting some response. A robot has some instruction written and chip is inserted in robot. According to instructions, robot is performing tasks, right? So definitely everywhere related to computer science, you're solving a problem means you're putting some steps. So what can be those steps? First, to solve a problem in computer is first step is understanding the problem, right? Understand what is the problem. Thereafter, analyzing your problem, the problem. Apply your mind, understood the problem, analyze, right? Different ways how can it be solved, or is it for whom this problem is, or to whom they will get the benefited after developing this solution for this problem, right? So understand, then analyze. Problem understood, then analyze. Developing the solution. Then once you have analyzed and understood, develop a solution, right? This is the solution going to work. Once you develop the solution, what will do? Start writing the code. You program in computer and with using any language, and then implement. So these are the 4 high level steps in problem solving. Understand the problem, analyze the problem, develop the solution, and final coding and implementation. So in problem solving techniques, one is the way is writing algorithm. What is algorithms? Algorithm is sequence of steps to be performed in order to solve a problem by the computer is known as an algorithm, right? Here where the big thing is sequence of steps to be performed. We write each steps. So, and what is the thing with every algorithm? What should be the major outcome? Getting a specified output is the essential after algorithm executed. Like if you are writing an algorithm for a problem statement, always there should be some output. Without output, there is no meaning of algorithm, right? Once we will get output, then make sure that algorithm stops after a certain time or a finite time. It should not be like infinite. And third and most important is you should not write or define the ambiguous steps. Ambiguous means repeated, which is not required. I'm doing the same thing and same thing, multiple lines of code writing for the same task. So there should be not ambiguity, right? So these are the 3 things, and let us see how we can use some operators while writing the algorithms. While writing algorithms, we will use following symbols for different operations: additions, plus sign, subtraction, minus sign, multiplication, star, division, slash, assignment. How assignment will be do? For example, here I have written A assignment x to the power 3, means A will have value of x to the power 3. So we'll use these operations while writing algorithm. So till now, hope you understand what is the problem solving technique, and one of the technique is the algorithm and how algorithms works. Sequence of steps, right? So sequence of steps, and we also make sure there is a certain output from each algorithm, and there should be finite execution and it should stop, and there should be no same thing keep repeated if that is not required, right? We see some example here, like first is to find the area of a circle of radius r. So what is the input here? If I want to find the circle area, we first require the radius of the circle. And what is the expected output we are looking for? Area of circle. So what will the algorithm? Step 1. read or input the radius r of the circle. This is the input we need to have while writing the algorithm for finding area of a circle. Step 2, area. Put the area formula like pi r square, for area equal to pi r square, calculation of area. And third step, print area, right? So here in these 3 steps we can find area of a circle of radius r. Let us see another example. Write an algorithm to read 2 numbers and find their sum. Suppose I have to write the algorithm for this one. So what will the inputs? First number and second number, right? Here I am taking first number and second number. What the expected output I am looking? Sum of the 2 numbers, right? And how will write the algorithm? Start. First we always write the start, right? Then read input the first number. Read or input the first number. Then again, what is the second step? Read and input the second number. Fourth step is get the sum, number 1 plus number 2. Fifth step is print the sum. And sixth step is stop, end, right? So this is the writing algorithm for sum of 2 numbers. Let us see another example. Here we want to find the largest value for any given 3 numbers. So what will be the inputs? Input will be first number 1, first number, second number and third number. And what we are expecting here? The largest number. So in normal what we will do? First step will be start. Second step is read input the first number and the read the input second number, read input the third number, right? Third step is check number 1 is greater than number 2 and number 1 is greater than number 3. If this is the condition, it means the largest number is number 1. Then we'll check if number 2 is greater than number 1 and number 2 is greater than number 3. In this case, which will be the largest number? Number 2, right? In this one, number 2 is greater than number 1 and number 2 is greater than number 3, then largest number is number 2. There may be chances that number 3 is the largest. How will check? We'll compare with the number 1 and then number 2. Then in that case, number 3 is largest if that number 3 is greater than number 1, number 2. Then finally we write, next step will be print that maximum number and we should stop, right? Now, so you will have now some understanding of how we can write algorithms for if you have to find area of a circle or find sum of 2 numbers or find the largest number from 3 numbers. These are some examples. There can be many more examples, like you can try to find the area of a square, find area of rectangles, find area of a triangle. There can be different formulas for their finding area and there are going to be different input required, right? Now we'll see some features, situations where we have to apply more condition and certain thing need to be taken care of when writing algorithm. So one is the loop. What loops mean? Like if you are repeatedly executing a sequence of steps, right? Like I have to repeat the same thing many times. Like I'm summing 10 numbers and I have taken 1 to 10. I'm 1 in 1, I added 2, then I into 1 in addition of 1 and 2 added 3, in addition of 1, 2 and 3 added 4. So I'm repeating this process. So in those places we'll use the loop. See, so and definitely if that is happening, there should be some condition where loop should be terminated. So you must ensure that the condition for the termination of the looping must be satisfied after some infinite number of iterations, right? After some finite number of iterations. Otherwise, it ends up as an infinite loop. A common mistake made by unexpected programmers. The loop is also known as the repetition structure. So let us see some example here. So here problem statement is an algorithm to calculate even numbers between 0 to 99. So what will be our algorithm? Start, assign, here I have here the start, and written assign 0 to I. Right? Means the initial value of I is 0. Write I in a standard output. Right? Then I equal to, actually we are calculating sum of, calculate even numbers, we are summing those numbers. Then what we will doing? I equal to I plus 2, because I started from 0, so I equal to I plus 2 means next number will be 2, right? So here 0 plus 2, it will be assigned to 2. If I is less than equal to 98, then go to line step 3 here. So we'll print that number, that because we have 2 now, we print the 2, again it will sum up. So this will keep looping until the I increase to 98, and then after it's reached to 98, it will terminate it. This is how we can calculate even numbers and get their sums for even numbers between 0 to 99, right? Another example is like design algorithm which gets a natural number n as its input and calculate odd numbers equal or less than n, then write them as an standard input, right? So what it means, I'm getting the number n, and what I'm doing in calculate the odd numbers till n, right? So here I have first step is start, then read n, what is the n looking for, n can be 20, 20, 30, 100, any number, and assign the first value to I is 1. I have written I 1, and I have increased it by 2. So first I was 1, and then I added 2, it will become 3, then I is 3. If I is less than equal to n, means my number is yet not reached to that number, which till now I have to find that odd numbers. Then go to step 4, write I, and then keep doing this one. So this will keep printing and showing all the odd numbers, right? And then once the number I reach to n, it will terminate it, right? So hope you understand what is loop. There is another example. There is a series 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by n. Here we are taking n as an input. Here I have taken n as input. Also, as we are taking two variables, because here we have to find the sum of all the numbers and fraction in this series. First is assign 2 to I and 0 to sum. Basically, S is the sum. And what will be sum? Sum equal to sum plus 1 by I. I is 2 for the denominator, right? And if you see here, first number is 2, then 4 denominator. So first I assigned 2. So first thing is happened, 0 plus 1 by 2, right? Sum is. Now the next is 1 by 4. So I'll increase the previous 2 with by 2. So now it will be 4. And I'll check the I till the n here. This will keep increasing until here, right? If this is less than, then go to step 4, sum up it, increase I, and then keep checking. And once it's completed, like it's I is less than equal to n false, write as in a standard output. We got the sum. So this is another example, interesting example in series to get the sum of the series using loop, right? So what is nested loop? Maybe nested loop is like one repeated condition. There can be another repeated condition. Then we use the nested loop, like a branching of loop within a loop, right? So maybe it's like I see in the previous this one, like we are keep repeating here 1 to 4, and under within we have to also perform some another condition to satisfy. Then we'll use the nested loop. Another is nested if. So within loop or without loop, if within if one condition is true, we can have another condition if. So in those conditions we'll use nested if. Now another way to problem solving technique in computer is to have a clear picture of the problem is the flowcharts. So flowcharts are used in programming to diagram the path in which the information is processed through a computer to obtain the desired result. Like what are the desired result I'm looking for, we put those things in some diagram, right? So a flowchart is a graphical presentation of a algorithm. So whatever we algorithm written, we can have that present in the flowcharts. And if it make use of the symbols which are connected among them to indicate the flow of information and processing. So this is a simple flowchart. If you see, start, are you happy? No. Want to be happy? Okay. Are you happy? Good luck. I have a great day. And stop. Or want to be happy? So you are happy already then? Yes. And no. Oh my, let's start all over again. Come here. So this is how flowcharts works. And in drawing the flowchart, there are certain symbols used, like a start and a stop. We'll do this symbol. Questions will use this diamond shape. Input output this parallelogram type. Flow lines will use this one. Connector will use this one. Processes will be use this symbol. So let us see here one example of using the flowcharts, like find the sum of two numbers. So this is how you'll write. Start, read two numbers, one number 2, then sum equal to number 1 plus number 2, print sum, stop. Simple. Similarly, if you have to check that these two numbers are equal or not, then start, read number 1 and number 2. If number 1 and number 2 are, we are comparing. If number 1 equal to number 2, yes, both numbers are equal. No, print both numbers are not equal. Stop. That's it. Simple. Another example. Find sum of numbers 1 to 10. So how will you start? Start, set I equal to 1 and set sum equal to 0. Set sum equal to sum plus I equal to I plus 1. So here I am incrementing value of I and summing. So here also, if I is less than equal to 10, I is small, then again it will do the same thing till not reach the 10. If false, display sum. This is the sum of numbers from 1 to 10. This is the flowchart. And one important thing while doing the problem solving in computer, one topic will deal with array. So basically, what is an array? Array is a type of linear data structure that is defined as a collection of elements with the same or different data types. So if you see, here is the row, here is the column. This is known as the complete row. This is the column. And if we are starting from 0 column, 0 row, this is the 0, 0 row and column. In better diagram, you see here, this is the array, and each here A, B, C, D, E are the elements. And it's also a start from 0, index start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the numerical positions of each element, right? Suppose I am writing array 2. So at 2 position 0, 1, 2, there is a C. And if you want to find the length of this array, how much elements are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So array length is 5. First index is 0. Last index 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So this is the conceptual diagram of array. And while solving a problem, I have to explain with array because so that I can use that in algorithm. Like you are traversing an array using algorithm, then how will do that? Start, initialize counter variable, set I equal to some value. Repeat for I equal to LB to UB, some lower value to upper value, apply process to this one. End loop, end. So this is the general format for using algorithm and dealing with array, right? Thank you. Hope you have some understanding about problem solving techniques. I have explained how algorithms you can write, how you can draw the flowcharts, how array can be used in problem solving technique. So this is something very, very important. Everybody have some understanding who are looking their career in computer science. So watch my channel. If you have still not subscribed, subscribe it, and I will have lots of video in coming days, and see you then.